Clubhouse shenanigans. Clubhouse shenanigans is in the. Hold on, one mic. Clubhouse shenanigans is in the room, so this is going on YouTube, man.
So
wait, what?
Mom on mute.
Nah, we hear you.
All right, here we go. So we got Big Hitt trying to file a petition. The petition up top. That ain't the only petition we got this morning. A lot of people talk that shit about Clubhouse, but don't understand if you know how to use it, it can be effective. So that's Big Hitt's petition up top. We're gonna let it run to about 7 o'clock or 6:45 or so. Then I got another dude, Big Hitt from PDL, Pasadena Double Lane. He's a blood OG. And I got another dude's petition I'm pinning up top. He's been down maybe 36 years. He go by the name of Big Kelsey. He got life without. He's trying to attempt to have action at a possibility of parole. So we'll pin his up top. We do this periodically throughout the day in all the rooms. I got both links in the back chat, so we'll leave Big Hits up top. Media team, let's get it out. After we done giving Big Hit some time up, I pinned Big Kelsey's up from 190 East Coast. Carson, crib, 36 years he been down. Got a grandchild now, I guess. Kids, he's married. Man been reformed for quite some time and staying out of trouble. So he's trying to get enough names so he can get his case back on the DA's desk, the governor's desk, so they could consider him for parole.